Hey everybody, it is Susie from Self Care Essentials and Evicting Cancer. And this is my second video having to do with working safely with essential oils around animals. And today we're going to talk a little bit about our feathered friends. You know the story of how canaries were used in the coal mines, right? Miners would take canaries in with them in the little cages because if there were low levels, dangerous levels of carbon monoxide or other toxic gases, the birds would get sick long before the miners would even feel those effects. So the canaries served as early warning systems. And they worked because obviously birds are extremely sensitive to toxic gases. And also today, that translates that they are very sensitive to household toxins. Because of this, many bird owners have found that like spraying air fresheners or burning a scented candle in their home was harmful to their birds. And because of that, some people concluded that that made essential oils, all essential oils, toxic, unsafe to use with, for, or around birds. The good news is that's not true. The problem is that most of those air fresheners and scented candles are created with poor grade, adulterated, or just plain synthetic essential oils because they're much cheaper to produce. And when you're doing air fresheners and scented candles, you're not looking for a therapeutic effect, and two, you're just looking for a smell. And in whatever way you can get it, the cheapest way, that's what a lot of candle makers and fragrance, air freshener producers, that's what they're looking to do. So the good news is, with a few guidelines, pure, natural, non-synthetic essential oils are not only safe around birds, but with more expert guidance, and in this case, think vets, okay? Birds can actually benefit from the use of essential oils. Since actual treatment of birds with essential oils requires lab tests and lab monitoring, I am certainly not going to talk about treating birds with oils. I just want you to know it can be done. In fact, there are 3 ways that birds are typically treated with essential oils. Some of it is water-based diffusing, same type of diffusers we use for ourselves, maybe a little bit more diluted. Sometimes essential oil infused waters are actually sprayed, they're misted on the bird's feathers. And the third way is sometimes the oils are actually added to their drinking water. So I'm sharing this because I want you to really get the idea that if vets use oils in this way directly for and even on the birds, you can certainly feel confident diffusing oils in your home if you have a bird. Now, since birds don't have the same freedom of cats and dogs to just leave a room if they're bothered by a diffused oil, there are 2 things to do if you're diffusing in the same room in which your birds reside. First, place the diffuser as far away from the bird cage that's possible in that room. Don't have it button up right by their bird cage. And use an ultrasonic, water-based diffuser, the kind you have water in and then you put 4 to 6, 8 drops, depending how large the diffuser is, versus one that nebulizes directly from a bottle of undiluted oils. We don't want to nebulize oils, but we absolutely can use a regular ultrasonic water-based diffuser in a room where our birds are. And the second thing is always check your bird's reactions to the oils. If they're getting fussy, if they're kind of hiding their head, just look and see if there's any reactions. If your oils are not right there and they're not overly strong, even in the same room, you should be fine. Now, the last piece, of course, is you want to use a third-party tested therapeutic grade essential oil. In my first video, I mentioned that Dr. Janet Rourke, who's known as the essential oil vet, uses and recommends doTERRA oils for her animal patients. Yay, because obviously I recommend them for myself, my family, and all of my clients. And when I had patients, also the same. So if you have doTERRA oils or another brand that is actually proven pure, you can take them in your home without concern of harming your birds, or for that matter, your dogs or cats, which we'll talk about next time. These oils are so helpful during these challenging times, both for physical and emotional support. So if you have them, please use them. If you want to learn more about how you can use them or even purchase them wholesale, if you're not already doing so, just reach out to me. So stay safe. If you're in the Chicago area, stay warm. The temperature really dropped from this heat wave we were having. And I'll look forward to speaking more with you in my next video, where we are going to talk about man's best friend and cats and essential oils. All right. Till then, be safe, be well, and infinite love and gratitude.